Speak it out, but daily desk. Mahonero wako panyayai. Why don't you speak it out? Speak it out, speak it out. Daughter, yeah, speak it out. Why don't you speak it out? Why don't you speak it out? Speak it out, yeah. Now all is green.
Hello guys, welcome back to Speak It Out on Daily Decks. Guys, we're back with another exciting episode with a bang. We come here with a bang. Today I've got an artist in the building. Guys, I don't know what is happening. My artists are going to speak it out. Yeah. So I've got another artist in the building. His name is Blizzy. Did I pronounce it right?
Exactly, how are you?
Because in the radio, when there's my like I was trying to do that.
So it's Blizzy.
Blizzy.
Yes.
Okay. Please, thank you for coming to Speak It Out.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's nice to have artists. I don't know why these days my artists aren't go to Speak It Out. Is it part of being an artist, going live, interviews?
You know, as an artist, unofana kuita show up on every segment ninge ichitika around Panzimbo, especially like here in Cape Town. My platforms eguti tikwanise kunge tichibudikira tichioneka with people around Cape Town. Speak it out. That's why.
Wow, that's very nice.
Exactly.
So, with the name on its own, I would love to know, how did you come up with the name? Is it your original name or what?
No, my original name is Talent Mandisira. So, please, Ragazongo, we are from, Zendzeko High School. Yeah, because I started as a reggae artist. Like,
really?
Music, younger stories zangu. Like, but a friend of mine, I discover my talent. I got to see how to me I can be an artist. After I turned on and did mu classic, I got to back city, I got a newspaper, the H Metro, I think. Rather than my lyrics, a song, yeah, busy signal. I go to missing you. Yeah. So then I got to button the story my lyrics. Then I started sounding my own words. So I was like, Kugarandi sina konain, gone, dora uve pejo neni, a pejo nenga. So and you was
so
like,
you were putting it in Shona.
Yeah, I was doing it in Shona.
That was dope.
And so akanakirwa manje, and at that moment nakuda kuzviratidza kuti azvinzwa and atonakirwa nezvanachita akangokontinua tayanga achita tichisvika kumba akangonditi wanguka ndoda kuti unondiperekedzwa kwakunotora PC yangu yandiri kubva unoisisa drive chi pazasi apo pane studio iripo ndo pandiri kuisirwa chi parikurana operating system urikumaziva mabedroom studios.
Yeah, obviously there's a bed on that corner and a wardrobe.
And nomune muchitwa madhiri ese manje.
So nekutengesa zvinhu futi.
Zvese. So ndo vakati and ndoda ngonotora chidrive rangu rari chibva kuswa operating system and stuff like that. Ndadoti boy ice pressure. Inina handisi kutomboziva kuti mufesi atobhadhara studio session kudhara.
For you
akuti ndiimbe song tikutosvika pepe nditonzwa akutotana producer akutoti uyu ndiye mufesi wacho andachitaura nezvake chichi.
So people already discussed about you, like they talk about you, they paid everything, the session was paid.
The session was already paid by that guy.
It was like a surprise session for you.
Yeah, and it was my first time being good as a music.
But you, before we go that, like on the first session, were you ever thinking of being into music?
No.
Did you ever admire someone who was doing music?
Yeah, in any story when music. Like all I wanted to be was a blogger.
Okay.
So ndaita zvekupusha maworks mugeto. Maworks evamwe vanhu. If ndikanzwa kuti this is an artist, ndakwanisa kupusha song yake kuti ikwanise kunge spread within around other.
And you didn't know that like someone was discovering your talent through that?
Ndakatomuseka ndikatoti rasta ndezvipi zvamuri kutaura after tasvika kustudio paipe ndobana katoti koindepe amuri kuita chichi pese akatomira padho akaloka dho ndikanziva wasi kubuda muno mwana asina kuimba song but atopiwa rhythm. I think it was a conscious rhythm. I did that song and the next Wednesday kuchikoro kwako in a gig and the guy vava
like
perform
those high school bashes.
Exactly. Then I performed, first time stage. Angari my one. But because ndakaimba song yaizikanwa kudhara and ndakaimba in Shona, it was catchy and my chorus is vanhu vakakwanisa kuita sei kupindirana yeah. So ndakuzongogamwa nema sing along. Nepasiri kuda kuiswa sing along munhu pasiri kuziya lyrics aigona kutongotanga kuimba zvinhu zvaari kubva kuimba ukachingo and ndakablowa pachikoro zvekutoti kana headmaster wepachikoro pedu wanga wakutonditi DJ. So ndainangunzi DJ Blaze Jinzi Moto because msioyo pakajambwa.
Okay, so the blaze come from the fire.
The blaze come from the fire, but because ndakabva ndazozvipa zita rekuti Young Blaze, of which there was another radio personality or iTunes Young Blaze, then I decided to change but ndakatanga kuita serious music.
Yeah, because you didn't want to check someone's name.
Exactly. Then vanangotanga kunzi Blizzy asina kana ka anything kumberi.
Anongopera na why.
Exactly. Then I discovered no kuti kutori nemumwe Blizzy atori popular kutopora inini. Wow. So I decided to put a ZW. So most of people they think kuti ka ZW kanomira kuti Blizzy Zimbabwe.
Yeah, obviously, I was checking on your pages and I was like, please. Then when I ZW, I was like, yeah, what's up with this? Because I was waiting for this interview to ask about that because I was like, why the Z and the W at the end of the name?
Yeah, because most of the artists vakawanda vanisa ka ZW kumberi keku represent Zimbabwe. We have a youngster CPT here in Cape Town. Ka CPT kari represent Cape Town where he come from. But
I didn't know.
So
I thought Kasipiti is surname.
No, Kasipiti can represent Cape Town. So
I think surname yake kuti Kasipiti then. So I could Kasipiti ke.
Yeah, youngster CPT. So also Jojo akafana neku Zimbabwe. Vanhu ma artists akawanda nozisa ka ZW kumberi kanomira Zimbabwe but kangu ka ZW kanomira Zwala, yeah. Zwala, it's a word I'm saying I'm from Magawana and I'm any dictionary.
So what's the meaning of Zwala?
Zwala is the randa creator ndega. So inini ka Zwala akakati. Ndoshongo kati kanongoreva a man or an artist who doesn't even say no to mic. Artist ekuti akatongoona pane mic akutorowa maworks. Abvunze kuti chii chiri kuitika kana chii anotongotanga kuita zviri panzvimbo.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the Zwala.
That's the Zwala part.
So that so the first time in the studio was you going to the studio with a friend.
Yes.
To a session which was already paid for.
Yes, and ndisina kana tomborowa kana practice. Nokeda voice rinenge richita kusheka so for the first time. Yeah. Unyanzonzwa kuti panapa ndiri kusheka panapa. And auto chinenge chibamba. So but through the performance ndakazoita pachikoro and my fans and stuff like that. Ndawanda tusanga kwana ka fan base pachikoro takuto respect kwao. Tuma baby mnongoziya ka pafashi kana uri kuonekera.
So you saying there was no girlfriend at the moment but after the first song you get.
Then after the first song my classmate magazo ya nyokama.
Okay.
Tatusho my baby too much. So first wangu aida one catch. Inindi chidaka mukachi. But manje kuti tiende manje tese tonge vanhu.
Mese baby one or
ayo mabeba ako yari manyokama ari 2. So sevanhu vanyowa. Yes. Sevanhu vanenge vawirana futi panguva 1 muchipinda muclass yagara iripo kudhara.
Everyone one.
Saka vanongoita ma friends obvious variwo vanyowana vega. So isusu takabva tatichi iwo enda ukuindienda uko. But pakuzoti tiende tese manje takanga nemwe pfungwa kuti wangu. Vanhu vandozofunga kuti pamwe tatipirana manje kasina akatinorambwa kwese tinotemwa. Inoza mabhebhe manyowana ninga chida kuganza akapafashi.
Obviously. And normally I think my repeaters kunyanya.
Exactly. Anoganza zisingaiti. So ndo pesa wangu pakazoya nenji ne idea. That's wangu ngatirove imwe song kana iwe haugona kunyora inini handigona kunyora but zvatichanyora ipapo totomeka sure kuti chii zvanakidza handitoona so iye akauya anonyora kake kapati inva ndanyora kangu kapati vatanzwa kuti kwasara futi rimwe zigepra unoza kana muchiri kutanga unongosingaziva kuti chorus ndeipi ichi ndechipi ichi ndechipi kungoita because tasina kana idea yemusic. So
it's kind of a weird, I can't believe it, like the beginning of this journey on its own is like
it's like a comedy, my funny is Jojo.
Yeah, it's funny because now here you are.
Yeah. And I do appreciate kuti ndiye akakwanisa kundinanganisa panbandesa
kwa. But where is he now?
He's in Zimbabwe.
Do you still chat and stuff?
Exactly. Akatombonditi ndudaita manager wako and
ndikatomti
so he said
he's the perfect person to be the manager.
Yeah, akatonditi zvonizvo no ndichazoona pandichaita mafree and stuff like that. So currently I'm being managed by Bohemian Artist Management. It's a artist management here in Cape Town. So ndo vari kumbotibatira maworks.
So when did you come to Cape Town?
2020, I think 2020 November.
2020 November.
Yeah.
And now you are pushing in Cape Town.
I'm pushing in Cape Town.
Like you were here for a long time.
For a long time. You know, I think zvekupusha maworks chinhu chagara chiri mandiri. Because before tatanga ndaintroduced music, ndaita zvekupusha maworks evanhu. So pandakazoya music ndichishift
it was more easier for you.
So it was easier now for me to push for myself. And because I still remember, is it last year, I was in the top 50 of the big hip-hop artists in Zimbabwe, more Zimbabwe.
Wow.
The show, I think I got to Power FM top 50, and I was on number 48, and I was glad that
yeah, you know? The nomination on its own
exactly
means a lot.
It means a lot. And the hip-hop basement top 10, and I was sitting on number 6. So my chats and I on all those big radio stations. And by that time, ndopandakawana chance yekushedzwa nePower FM to perform for House of Arts Festival, representing my city, Marondera. I come from Marondera in Zimbabwe. So I was the only upcoming artist from
that side.
From that side. Akaiswa my big artists. So Papa and my big artists, and Takura, and Tigons, those big artists, and I was glad that opportunity through that show and the charts.
There's like that shows that the consistency of it on its own, you are pushing each and every day.
Exactly, we push day and night.
So how is it? Like I would love to know, like what's the difference of a hip hop artist and Afro pop?
Apana difference. Because what I know, an Afro pop artist is flexible kuimba pa beat hip hop. Munhu hip hop actually flexible to rap mo Afro pop. So it's like genre yakatongoda kufanana pachayo. Kuzongoti inozongosiyana kuti munhu hip hop anenge achiimba makicks or anozogona kuimba malines akawandisa than Afro pop, because hip hop unogona kunzi 16 lines per verse, then Afro pop unzwa verse richinzi rine 8 lines. Naona yakuwa length yema verses and stuff ne type ye rhyme, but it's all the same.
But how did you make a choice of choosing hip hop? Because you were not in the music,
yes,
and someone introduced you to music. And
I was doing reggae music also, conscious music.
Conscious of music.
Yeah.
And how did you choose to be on hip hop now?
There's this guy called Script Muller in Zimbabwe. He's one of the big hip hop artists in Zimbabwe. He dropped a track called Ndinenge Inyanga. So it trended and akawina ma awards a lot, zvakamisa passport. So ndakango vibe ne song yake. Ndibva ndati let me do a remix of that song. Yangu inenge chinzi face yenganga. So okay. I started ndakangoita kuti zvingochikiza.
So ndinenge inyanga, now yakutinge face yenganga.
Yeah, face yenganga, yeah. so yanga yenzi
Nganga,
unefesi
nganga.
yenganga unefesi yenganga iwewe unefesi yenganga unefesi yenganga iwewe fesi yenganga every time kwenda kunyanga tsvaga mushonga wako uchigaira kuda kundisa musaga che waelaya maplans akwesenda mabata hai une nyanga boy inini ndiri panyanga so now and the owner of the song akavanakirwa akati mpanewo wakanyanya how come kuti you turned my own song yandaimba obva waisa futi kwegenre rinenge rire gospel like inini ndiri kutoimbo zvitori different. And he said, "Mpana on talent."
That was a raw talent on its own. Even if it was me, the owner of the song, I was gonna be excited.
So zakazoitika manje. After that song, we went to this other girls' high. You know, girls' high, peace some town.
Before you say anything, I just love like do the girls' high and your accent on its own or change because you're talking about the girls' high. And even music, you mean futi never no kadzi. It's like part of you. It's part of the journey.
Ayo, vano papa vanopatora wrong.
Serious.
Isusu tirima artist anditi. Tinosocialize nevanhu vakawanda.
Never kadzi vakawanda.
No, vanhu vakawanda vanhu in general, but vanhu chavasingazivi ndechekuti vanhu kadzi vanopusha maworks. So it's not all about kuti hanzi I'm dating a lot of girls at the same time. No, mamwe my best friends. Mamwe maybe my models atinenge chida kushanda nawo on my music videos or stuff like that. And dopo unozonoti ukabuditsa song, those people ndo vanoita ma TikTok challenges. Ma TikTok challenges anotibatsira kuti tinokwanisa kuwana ma views akawandisa and nema followers. Like I was shocked because my Instagram, I think 2 weeks back, it was having 4.4K. And yesterday it was having 13.5K. Like right now.
I saw it yesterday and I was like, what happened?
It's all about these girls. They do
I wanted to ask you the same thing because
like that.
I still remember I checked Pancake for 5 point something.
Yeah.
And now just like it's boom.
Boom. 13.5K.
Now,
Because
yeah.
So vanhu vanozofunga kuti maybe vasikana tichidana now.
No, it was girls only. On your page is more girls, I think.
Yeah, it's more girls because those that vanopusha maworks. So vanhu vakawanda vazozvinzwisise manje. And because munhu kana achitoti ari kutaura naartist ka yose vasikana vagara zvitongore ameno zvavatongore vanenge vachida kutongova vaiswa padhuze kuti vaitwe mabesti and stuff like that. So vanhu vanozoona kuti teki dzatete akuramba tichiita nevanhu avachi vanobva vazofungira zvisirizo but anenge angori magepe maworks hapana yakatombonyanya hapana.
For you?
Pamwe nenitori besti wake futi kachitouya kachitondodza nhamo dzako dziri kuitika kurelationship ndotoka pacounseling kotobaya but vanotofunga kutoti
So in ndakubvunza you are also a counselor now, but so if you be in the music industry you automatically become a counselor.
All right, let me explain like this.
No, I'm like automatically a counselor of someone's relationship.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, because unoziachi ayo and abantu ro arisuda kunyepa izinoitika kune every artist arisuda kunyepa inoitika kune munhu ukangona handi tino speak it out.
We speak it out. What I'm liking about you, you're understanding the assignment, understanding the concept. Is speak it out.
Speak it out.
Talk about it.
Tinofana kubuda anditi. So what was I saying?
We're talking about ladies, like you're cancelling if someone come with your problem.
Yes, okay. So what I was trying to say is isusu munhu wese paanotanga kuita fame andika paanongoita kazita kuti now akuzikanwa aita tuma followers 1000 anditi obviously iwo nekamwe kafeeling unotofila kuti panapa ete tumabhebhi kuti ringotanga kuuya so unobva wapedza shungu yako zvangofana nemukomana kutamba ujaya waizi mukomana kutamba ujaya anoita dzungu paanongonoti ati samu so anoita dzungu so rekumhanya kunoita zvemabhebhi and stuff like that those ndongo zvaangofanana nepafame munhu ukangotanga kuita tumafollowers yes unofa wamhanya but at the same time what I have learned is ukawanza vasikana one unozourayira vision yako unozourayira time and auzombofika wakaconcentrata in your career zvinokupulla down because mabebe anoda zvinhu zvakawandisa hey vani mimi you are very expensive.
Because I would love to know, because like there is this story which is trending about the video, if you saw about it.
Yeah, I am.
So don't you think stuff like that, they destroy your own your career? Because you guys memory cards vakawanda vasikana vakawanda, and now it's out there and he is a big artist. What do you think about it? Maskanda wakadara chitamba chibuda each and every time.
Yeah, pakaipa because pane mamwe type remaskanda ekuti aya unogona kuvharavhara, but pozoita mamwe ari extreme akaita seipapapa. It's either anokwanisa kukudonhedzera fan base, vanhu vakuti how come kuti tiri kufollowa someone like him asingakwanise kuleader people by example. Alright, isusu ma-upcoming artist tikana tikaona big artist achiita zvinhu zvakadaro tinodzidza chi from him.
That is what I want to know, because you guys, obviously, he's big. You also want to get there.
Exactly. So, but at the same time, tinozotarisa futi kuti but why zvazobuda? Takuda kuziva kuti why zvazobuda, because vanhu avagara vanodanana. It's either kuti pane wanu wavo ari kuchesa cloud ari kuda kuti anzwikwe, or pane zviri kuda ada kutongodonhedza career yemumwe munhu. So zviri patu.
So I just want to know, like, you being into music industry now, what were your parents saying?
African parent. Kuti asei mangoma chikoro wasiyana.
Chikwakuta zvemusic.
Chikoro wasiyana. But actually nina angu maparents angu ndangu bvira ndaita problem yao now sterek. Ndini ndaitoviga music, but my friends angu aizoenda nekumashuri achinoita se achinovaridzira music. So the day ndakatanga kutrenda on radio, pesa wanga akatouya ndistory ipo akatoanzwisa wese because akaita yekurekodha kurekodha kupa song chichirira radio novatoya atoratidza vanhu vekumba kwedu stuff like that. Ndiri kutozosvika padeni later tonzwa kuti vacelebrity ukonzwa munhu esa kuti celebrity. So ndava ndatongoona kuti vanhu vachona vakutongovaiba nemusic vakuzviziva pasina kana chekuwanda. So and I want to thank my mom vakabva vatitanga kuita kutondisponsor in the music industry pane tumwe tunhu twandichida and stuff like that, kubhadhara masini akaita sana district kid chichichi zvinoda mari zvaizvo kuti tikwanisewo kuwana maroyalties. Yeah, she's very supportive. She's very supportive.
But what were you thinking of doing before coming into music industry? Because obviously, with the beginning of this story, with what you explained, there was nothing, there was no a vision of you sitting on this chair today talking about music.
Exactly. So, like after that, after I did that hip-hop song for Script Muller, I went on dropping hip-hop tracks because I was now in a hip-hop group repa chikoro rema apa. So ndaitwa sign in ndanzi mfana yo wakaipa and stuff like that. Then someone ango yakati mfana yo ndogona kunyorera masong hip-hop. And then ndikakunyorera ndaona pamberi apo wazoita something great. And I was like, ndakatoseka ndikati how come you unondinyorera masong and stuff like that. Then angari ku group randa ndakapinzwa. Ndobva tati tiri kuda kuita chisong chegroup and stuff like that. Ndobva song yegroup yaitwa vaninyorera part iyo first time hip hop fananozora mustudio. Remember mustudio mune makazara mageto youth anenge achitoda.
Obvious.
So mustudio manje skill rem studio unopiwa sando uripo but uchibuda padhoga ndiwo watotoisa padare unokangwa unokangwa unoibva.
I think when I go to Zim or any day I'm gonna be free, I want to visit one of the studios and just like spend maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour and see how things go.
Nyangwe imimi mukasvika mukanzwa pane munhu ari kutoimba key yake itori kuzetika achingopedza achibvisa maheadphones chichiplay wanyatsodzwa kuti chinhu ichi hachisikuita unonzwa vanhu vese achiti aiwa mudhara makaipa sando unodzipiwa sando kustudio unodzipiwa manje.
But why are you being fake?
No, izvi zvitori muvanhu.
You is artist, why can't you just, because I think most of the artists in Cape Town, they say they're not being known that much.
Yeah.
So why can't you just be nice to each other more than a chokwadi?
Unoziva chi manje munhu akaudzwa chokwadi ka anotoona kunge iwe unotozivisisa animaona. It's not like ndo zvandinoita, no, inini I don't do that. Inini ndotokudza rwangu kona pasina pako apa pada kuiswa kanhu kakati yo, but yo kona chi voice rako ari kuita kubeka data tora uitamisa apa anditi ndo zvandinoita ididi. But yes, ndogona hangu kutoseka kana ndikanzonzwa zvinhu zvitongori matiri, but handizosvike pakukupa sando effect. Ungatondimaka hako but ndakudza chokwadi. Waiziva zvangofanana nekuti wewe waenda kustudio kuna producer nditi iwe uri artist uyu ndiproducer ndiye ari kuziva zvese zviri kuenderana nevoice rako, iwe vomti aiwa ndibvisire ako ndisire ako, chimbomusiya akaite basa rake first. Ndo zvakangofanana neipapapo.
So how many songs have you been that year have you released so far?
I released a lot of songs, but takazongomabvisa paYouTube because tanga takurawo. Then unoziva pane imwe music yaunotanga uchiimba ka wazotanga kuona but ava ndeipi yandaiita ava ndaimakisa ava ndaidazi those things takazvideleta paYouTube. So now we are starting, I think on all streaming platforms pane anenge 3 or 4 songs. My Drinks, which was on Timbo EP. Okay, let me say that I started getting recognition in 2018 when I got signed by a multi-award winning semi-pop group known as Timbo. And after that, I started kuzivana I'm a big artist, mango 1, 2, 3, 4, and started like that. Sakutombo sangana, chichichi, chitopopiwa ma advice yawafana and stuff like that. So from there, pandakatanga kuonekerawo in the music industry. My blogs, my newspapers, akuya takuverengwawo
I saw the newspapers. I saw the
Blizzy.
Blizzy, yeah, I was laughing. And there was the one in Cape Town based musician.
Yeah. So we are trying to push kuti zvinyatsoitawo nepese patinogona, but in 2018 ndo pakaputika masini ese when I got signed. And then in June 2020 we released My Drinks, ndo yanga iri pa Timbo EP ranga rachuswawo yanga yachuswa 5 ma-artists, ma-upcoming artists yanga yaitwa sign in kuti vaite vamboonekwa kunzi. And my song My Drinks ndo yanga iri pa ndo yabva yapinda muHip-Hop Basement top 10 and it was sitting on number 6. Ndo yakaita kuti ndipinde mu top 50 sitting on number 48. So
wow.
It was all because of Timbo, because like our president, the owner, the founder of the squad, Shingre Maunganidze Timbo boss, he paid for the session, for everything. He did everything. And said,
for you guys.
He said, "Wapana, do not mpinde mu industry. Inina ningosaine vanhu just kungoti I'm signing kuti ndiri kukuda kuti timu kwangu."
But I wanna grow.
Iwo katondi approach ndotanga ndatarisa kuti alright, ndakakutora inini kokuti timu kwacho kunozobenefit inewe.
Obviously.
So he paid us for the sessions. We did akanakirwa and he was very impressed. Akatotika scene ndo varatofamba scene varaita kuti tisvike patiri panapa nhasi. Then yekuzoswitchawo kuenda kuafro iyo inini ndiri munhu weafro. Like music yangu it's afro pop. Like mentor wangu checheka katonzi collaboration nhasi checheka.
Who is your mentor?
Makandipa Ruga yenyu mune magona. Ruga or Omalay, yeah, those guys. Joe wangu cheche.
But have you ever met them before?
No. I wish. I wish I can. But I know one day sichango etikao.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
if you keep on pushing, you end up.
You have to believe.
So in Cape Town, what can you rate what can you say about music industry in Cape Town and Zimbabwe? What are the difference?
On this side kune ma opportunities wobe kuti tinokwanisa push our brands, our music. Than kuZimbabwe hatina ma resources akawanda. Editorial limited, ma big promoters acho anenge akatowandirwa achitochemerwa ne ma big artists. animukona. So kuti upcoming artist azonzwikwa manje pane pakaipa rather than kunoku, plus kunoku kune competition yekuti unokwanisa kuimprova from what you were doing before. Kana wanga watombolenga kunoku kunoshandwa maatise kunoku handiri kunyepa zvangu anouraya ngoma aya music kurohwa and kuri very competitive. So zvinotibatsirawo kuti tinogrowa tinokura tatosiyana nevanhu vari kuzimbabwe. Vanhu vari kuzimbabwe vari kungoimba same thing, unongonzwa zvese zvakafanana, vocal vanenge vachiteedzerana, mamelody, machuni, mabeats zvangada kungofanana. But this side kune competition because we have Nigerians, we have Congos, we have what and Afropop and hip hop ndo magenres akawandirwa nevanhu. So pane patoni a very huge competition, so ndo inoita kuti tirambe tichingopusha.
So I would love to know about my sponsors, because I see most of the artists, they complain about sponsors.
Yeah.
What are the things sponsors that really do with my artists and they always complain?
Problem with my sponsors, they want us to act professional. While isusu tiri kutodawo kuti vatiitise professional. So zvimwe zvinhu zvavanorequesta kwatiri ka unenge watogara watoonekwa nemupanhu wangu hapana madhiri, but kuti akudzoti hapana madhiri haasi kuda kuti akwanise kukuprovide with what zvainazvo ka akwanise. So anongokutsvagira like a way yekudhimanda something chausingafa wakawana iwewo, or anogona like nini, pane imwe promoter akamundi approacha nese mufano wangu ndoda kuti tiushanditise so and so and so ndikatoti bo madhiri and unoziva se upcoming unenge uchitoda and stuff like that. So aida kuita manager, aida kuita munhu anoona zvefinance, aida kuita munhu ari kusponsor gigi racho, ari kusponsor zvese. So ndakatozoona kuti even contract form racho rasingamake sense. Munhu anga atoda kutoba zvake kutongokushandisa then okuba. So kuti wani promoter chaichaiga pari tricky and sometimes most of those promoters vari kutofaitirawo mabig artist vanhu vagara vatoestablish kudhara havasi kutarisa maupcoming artist. Isusu maupcoming artist kutopona nemablogs like mafacebook blogs, mainstagram blogs, ana speak it out and stuff like that. Yes, ndo zvinhu zvikutotiponesa. Vakazona munhu waenda paspotlight ndo pavanozoda kutanga kuuya. Yes.
So you are saying they are only checking on vanhu vakatosvika kudhara,
vanhu vanovapa mari, vari kuda vanhu vanovapa mari because ibusiness ka. Saka muna ndoziva kuti uyu mufano yes anogona but haana anomuziva. Kune vanhu vanogona vasingazikanwa vakawandisa. So munhu anogona kutoona kuti mufano yaanogona, but sezvo iye anenge achida mari yefast anovamba nyonotora big artist ragara riri popular rekuti akangoisa paflyer kunotoata kana 100 people vatouya vachitobhadhira ma100 US
vatopinda. But what do you think can be done, you as an artist uchimbofunga, because I think you sit down and think about it, what do you think can be done to change that so that all the upcoming artists can be recognized?
I think chogona kumisa one upcoming artist, no one big artist. Vese tovazanganisa masong awo apa. Unotonzwa kuti big artist ari kukopera style uri kuitwa nema-upcoming artist. Because ndinoza zvinoitika ndezvekuti inini ndiri upcoming artist andika ndogona kuti tese ma-upcoming artist titori nema-big artist atitoapproacha tichitoda ma-collaborations. So isusu like the way yandakadzidziswa hangu inini, if you kana uchiapproacha for a collab with big artist chitongowe nesong yatoapo kudhara chidemo song, you just send your demo song wotaura mukoma chichi so madhiri aya handiti iye paanoteerera demo song rako anogona kuti hapana madhiri, but wazonzwa iye akubuditsa song inenge ine same lyrics or same vibe, like wakwana zvakaita pasong ya Confused and Kiki Badass. There was a guy upcoming achiti no, this was my song and stuff yakatomboitwa taken down on YouTube. So ndo imwe nyaya futi yatinosangana nayo ma-upcoming artist ndiwo ane yes, but havasi kufollowewa nema-big people, nema-promoters. Ma-promoters akushandisa zita big artist. But big artist haana content, ari kutora content yavapana vauya vachimuapproacha for a collaboration.
But you, as an upcoming artist, what do you think can be done
I think
to change that so that they will concentrate on you guys as well?
I think every upcoming artist must be registered. Must be registered with anasamro, anazimura, at least ukaita copyright yechinhu unenge uri safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that can make you reach there as well?
Exactly. Because kana wangu va registered hapana munhu anopusha content rako. Even wewe ukatoba ndine right yekukusungisa because chine copyright.
Wow. So what can you say kuma producers ari kukunzwa? Are they like, what can you say to them?
Kuma producers isusu tinongoti shandani wakomana zvakanaka. Yeah, wakomana tinomboziva kuti inhubu. Kuma studio tosangana zvakawanda, but I know my producer, being a producer, it's not easy sekuva artist. One, uri producer unosangana nemunhu anodhakwa. Antoya kustudio kwakatodhakwa. Two, unosangana nemunhu ari sober. Three, unosangana nemunhu atori nedepression, andoona. So wewe futi pfungwa dzako hadzitangotora mushe. So maproducers handi mablame. Maproducers vatori vanhu bo, but zvinhu zvavanosangana nazvo tinongoti hakumana ngatingorambe tichishanda zvinoita chete.
So what are the mamwe producers wakashanda nawo Cape Town?
Cape Town ndakashanda na Nobu, and currently I'm working with Tony Case and KSG Didon.
KSG, okay.
Yeah.
Only those three?
Only those three. But so far, it's Tony Case and KSG Didon.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are the guys who are working on my upcoming EP called Local Foreigner. I'm not yet sure, but you can just keep on look to my socials. You'll see the updates.
So this year, what are we looking for? What are we waiting for this year?
This year, I'm planning of dropping a 3-track called Local Foreigner. It's an EP, Afropop EP. It's an Afro debut.
Afropop.
Yeah. Then after that, I was thinking of dropping Magevai Pachimota album. It's a hip-hop album that has been expected by a lot of people since long time. So I was thinking, but nepa anenguva manje asichetitsindire because tine chidambopusha like the EP. Yeah. So today ndopa tichadropa I Don't Bother. It's one of the tracks that were taken from the Local Foreigner EP. It was produced by KSG Didon and Tony Case.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pama trick Buddha. Is there more? Or
No, just 3.
Just 3?
Just 3 and we're done.
3 and we are done?
For the year we are done. Don't push why. Because, no, it's not like Tamira. Mangoma techirova, but titakusunguma next year. Because as an artist, I'll find the artist to anongo kind of music. Pese, you are just singing. You end up walking by Snabas.
Alright.
So artist.
So you want to avoid that?
Yes.
You want to sing something?
I would rather record a song andika. Ndoitaka na 2 months ndichinzwa asina kuibodisa. But 2 months izodzoka ndoto improve chimwe chinhu ndonoita re-record. Yotozoboda ya something chiri right. Rather than kuti I can just keep on, kungorecord the music, you end up wakulose after mafans nazo because mafans sometimes wanadi sina basa ndopanzo tu wakuda kuenda pa stage otengwa ni makeni ngochi kuno kwakanaka kuna makeni
akuna makeni kuno. So it was a nice session listening to everything, because but I just want to know why is there money in music industry? I always ask you this question.
Yeah. Money irimo music industry. Irimo yakawandisa.
So what is the problem?
But my artists, the music industry, the sacrifice, the sweat. Kana Bible noti yo repo ajizo. Waize. Chawajigara ndo chonokoa. You need to be signed with a DistroKid. Kutu music yakwenza on all social platforms, on all streaming platforms. Dokutu kwanza kwa mari. Manje kana uri artist wakaomera kubhadhara ka 19 pounds ka 22 US dollars for 1 year, because it's just 22 US dollars for 1 year. Apana kwa unoenda because and unongoramba uchiri uri munhu wepa YouTube and ndinozalinkire payoutube mazuva ano vanhu vakutodana spotify yokuti munhu angoende paspotify nyange achidrive anoita sei anongoenda so maartist ngaite registered nana distrokid. This industry inoda sacrifice, it's very competitive, very difficult. Being an artist chinja kaoma, so inotoda sacrifice kana munhu atoshinga kutoti inini ndafunga zvemusic, kana watofunga zvemusic watoshinga.
Wow. So what your last words? Are we going to get a freestyle or something?
Sure, why not?
You can give us the freestyle, then we go to the last words, then we wrap this.
Okay.
And you know I'm good beat, but you're gonna go.
Nah, it's fine. I can do a cappella. Tunge change zedu.
You can do that.
Okay, so let me just do a jumble of what I'm driving today. It's called You say you'll be there for me, telling lies you'll be there for me, when we're not even there for me, oh no. You lied, baby, you lied, you'll be there for me, telling me you will fight for me, telling me you will die for me, oh no. I don't bother, it's I don't bother, one go do your own things, I don't bother, Cheokatenga mota.
Very nice. That was very nice.
Yeah, chirakatenga mota tinabasa naye.
So what's your last words to those upcoming artists as well who are watching you? Because obviously they're going to watch this to support you, and the producers, sponsors.
Yeah, okay. Before I say my last words, there was a story that was trending, I think 2 months back. People were saying, Blizzy, you call yourself Blizzy, you're Geva. Geva, we saw your crew, it's Geva Life, even your merchandise label, it's Geva Life. But unokwanisere kurepa like kurepa in Kwaito way,
yeah.
But using Shona words like Zuneta Mangomageva, Zimbabwe, the likes of Baga, Takman, and stuff like that.
So, like, I wanted to ask you this. What inspire you in Zimbabwe?
In Zimbabwe.
Before we go continue, like going down to countries, who inspire you in Zimbabwe?
In Zimbabwe, I think it's Tami Moyo, Selma Mtukudzi, and
really?
Takura. Yeah. And Takura, those three. No Matarangu.
No Matarangu. That's very
respect
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Kunoku, and Kunoku Gemini Major. Because Gemini Major, the actually refused rank.
The last artist and Gadipunapas talked about him as well.
Yeah, Gemini Major.
Everyone wants to.
Gemini Major. He's a producer with Afro and hip hop, and he's an artist and more Afro and hip hop. So he does mix Afro yake in a Jamaican way. Like so, so Munu yawe atoring into African music.
Okay.
So no vibe rage chetu ndio rakatongo ipa.
Ngotongore down.
Rakaipa. Gemini and Mombe. Gemini and Tishego, those are my big South African artists. Then going to Nigeria, Ruga, Omalay, Irasta. Yeah, I think that's all.
Obviously, Ruga, you're going to talk about him because...
Ruga.
So, like your last two words, then we drop.
Okay, so my last words, I just want to say to every upcoming artist, push hard, work hard. Kana watu wangofunga kitu cha music, you must sacrifice because the industry I see easy, and muna zinzo hawana zinaiti kama industry because you know munaita my artists majinji, my big artists, they are facing depression through this industry. So you know tudamuna ashinga someone atoronga kutoti ndakuita zve music, wotoita zve music. So never give up, just be real, be you, love you.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this exciting episode on Speak It Out. Guys, we had Blizzy in the building. Like, you didn't tell them your social media handles for those who want to follow you.
Okay, so on Instagram, it's BlizzyZW3. So it's BLIZZYZW3. On Facebook, it's BlizzyZW. It's BLIZZY space ZW. That's how my handles, yeah.
So thank you so much, guys, for watching this exciting episode with an artist. Guys, see you on another exciting episode on Speak It Out. Guys, please follow our YouTube page and subscribe to Kudeku YouTube, guys, please. So I will see you next time. Remember, it's not over until you speak it out.
Speak it out, but daily desk. Mahonero wako panyayai. Why don't you speak it out? Speak it out, speak it out. Taura, yeah, speak it out. Why don't you speak it out? Why don't you speak it out? Speak it out, yeah. Now all is green.